Hello viewers, welcome to Kboxtv. It's your boy KOFI Jr. Today I'm here. I'm super excited about the show happening in Ghana this weekend, and that's what we're about to talk about today. I've tried many times to get in contact with Sheriff Quaye in India, so we can also get to speak to him about his fight happening also this weekend in India. We've tried many times, but we haven't been able to get through. We've been trying for like almost the past 2 hours, but we've not been able to make it happen. But you know what? There's a big show happening in Ghana that we'll talk about, and of course, we'll also let you guys know what is happening in the space of Sheriff Quaye, and let you guys know how ready and how prepared he is ahead of the fights that he'll be fighting this weekend. But as we wait for him, or as we wait for us to start the show, let's just enjoy some cool jam. We wait for him. Let's agree on them. Let's agree on them. Hey. Basically, the fight happening this weekend is what I'm excited about, and these are pictures coming in from the live. The weigh-in that happened earlier today. The show has been promoted by Aizawl Boxing Promotions, and of course, Alex Ntiamo's Box Office Promotions. And they are the guys putting the show together, happening at the Bukum Boxing Arena on Saturday night, Independence Day trilogy between One Bullet Ansah and Sheriff Quaye. And so these pictures that you're seeing are pictures of Sheriff Quaye and then Michael Ansah. So we'll be back. All right, guys. I'm here with you, and we're about to talk about what's happening this weekend, which is the big fight happening between Sheriff Quaye and Michael Ansah. These two guys have already given us two wars already. Michael Ansah won the second one. Sheriff Quaye won the first one, and God willing, on Saturday we will see who win to become the champion of all. And it is not just an ordinary bout; it is going to be an eliminator fight, and also a national title fight. So there's a lot at stake between these two guys. And if you've been following what is happening in Ghana, you realize that these two guys have gone really hard on each other already. From the press conference to the weigh-in, a lot have been said between these two guys. But let me bring you in on what happened during the press conference earlier today for you to also catch up on what exactly.
Between Sheriff Quaye and Michael Ansah. Ladies and gentlemen, like I said, this is a lightweight contest, a lightweight championship, a COMMONWEALTH final eliminator between Michael Ansah and Sheriff Quaye. We have had two fights from these gentlemen already. Sheriff Quaye won on a unanimous 2-1 decision, and the second one was also won by a knockout situation. We have a third fight, which is going to be between the two. Now we have to decide who is the champion among the two. Sheriff Quaye in the shot right now. The champion among the two. Sheriff Quaye in the shot right now.
Normal video.
We are expecting boxers to weigh 1.5 pounds. Sheriff Quaye weighs 134 pounds on the dot. Ladies and gentlemen, it was shot. He said that was shot. He takes it on the scale.
And the voices you could hear behind were voices of the people that were present at the weigh-in earlier today. I mean, the fans just love these two guys. Anytime that, any of them, even if not the two of them, but any of them like is paired against somebody else, these guys are able to sell the arena. And so I'm not surprised that Alex Ntiamwa and then Mr. Isaac, Mr. Isaac of Aizawl boxing promotions were able to, come together and then talk to these guys to put them in the ring. And so I'm very, very sure that these guys will give us a very fantastic fight tomorrow. Like I said, they've all won one apiece. So now we are looking for who will be the champions of all champions. And what, they have done over the period of this short period ahead of the fight is what makes us know that they are really going to give us the best. Don't forget, they were supposed to fight somewhere around March last year. Sheriff Quaye was ready, and then unfortunately, Bullet had an injury in his foot. And so because of that, they had to postpone the fight. The fight was postponed. We were told I was going to come on April, and unfortunately, COVID-19 kicked in. So because the promoters had to postpone the fight. So we were expecting the fight to be somewhere around December when, the president gave the order that, people like sports can return, people can do their normal shows and all that. But some way, somehow, the fight didn't happen. We saw a couple of shows somewhere around December, and none of them was on the card. And then this year, the first boxing event, which is happening in 2021 in Ghana, is the one that, Sheriff Quaye will be, trying to rewrite his loss against, somebody's already beaten before, but he lost the last fight. So that's what I'm saying. He's trying to rewrite his lose against Michael Ansah, aka One Bullet. So there have been a lot of talk, there have been a lot of bragging ahead of this fight. Let's look at what happened or what Bullet said when he was being when he spoke to us earlier at the press conference today.
I'm ready for this fight. Sheriff don't want to fall down, not 2 will fall down, not 3 will fall down, no 4 will fall down. No fight, I'll see someone because Sheriff is a vigilant person. It's a nuisance. It's a damn road. Sheriff is a procrastination. I'm ready for this fight. So I want them to fight. All of us come in. If you don't come in, don't watch your money. All of us come in.
You can see how exciting he is, right? You can see how he's able to command the fans, You can see how, he doesn't shy away from the camera. You put him in front of it, he will tell you what he feels, And that's what we want in promotions, boxers that can talk and can back it up. He's one of the fighters that have been able to, back up their talk. Of course, he's had a couple of losses on his record. But it's boxing, you win some and then you lose some. But he's very exciting, very entertaining, both inside and outside the ring. How many people will even talk to their fans and they'll respond to him? But look at how he was able to, draw the fans into the interview that he was doing. These are the things we want to see, and I'm sure this is the reason why Alex Ntiama decided to, get him on the show. And this is like the first show of the year, and putting these guys together. This is the best. This is what will really, really tell Ghanaians that the promoters are, stepping up their game. And it's not just this fight. The other fights on the card. We have expensive boxer on the card. We also have Alfred Lamte, who is also trying to, lift it, become a WABU champion, a national champion, a WBU, also a WBO champion or UBO title champion. So it's a lot at stake. A lot. We also have Seidu on the card. We have Michael Laban on the card. We have Robert Quaye, Daniel Adoko, Holy Dogbeto, one of the fantastic, featherweights that we have at the moment. He's also going to represent on this card. The only unfortunate thing is that we were expecting Robert Quay's fight to be an IBF title fight, but the opponent that they were trying to get him into the country could not come because of COVID-19 restriction in the opponent's country. Of course, the promoters did everything they can to get him here before the time. They sent him the contract, he signed it, and the only thing that the opponent was supposed to do is give his country's boxing authorities 21-day notice for them, to allow him to make the trip. But unfortunately, the opponent couldn't do that. So because of that, he wasn't able to make the trip to Ghana. But guess what? Somebody has equally stepped up, and saying that he's really, really, really ready to fight Robert Quaye. And so Robert Quaye will still be in action, but he won't fight the opponent that we thought he was going to fight for the IBF title. But this time, he's going to be fighting Amenfu. He'll be fighting Amenfu in a 10 rounds contest, and hopefully somewhere around April or May, Ace Power Promotions will be back again with a very big promotion like they are doing this time. And then they said when they come back to do the show, they're going to put him on it. And this time they will make sure that they will have the IDF title on it. I mean, which of the events are you looking up for? There are exciting cards on it. Like I said, we have these people, Holy Dubeto fighting against Edward Kambasa. We also have the main event being, Sheriff Quaye versus Michael Ansah. And we also have Robert Quaye versus Amenfo, like I said. And then we have this fantastic kid who will be fighting as well, Alfred Lamte. He'll be fighting this veteran boxer, Cramper, George Cramper. George does have a lot. I mean, he has a lot of experience. He's fought a lot of fighters in Ghana, outside Ghana, and so talking about people who can really prove to us that yes, Crampa is really sorry, to prove to us that yes, Afelamte is really like here to stay. Crampa is the best test for us to know. And if he's able to, defeat him, then we will go like, oh yeah, I think Alfred Lamte is really ready to take the world by storm because he's been backed by Alex Ntiamwa to go to the very top. And having Alex in your corner, it means you won't be shot. There's no way that you have a fight or a card to fight on. And so with Alex in his corner, we know he's going to throw everything that he can at him to be able to get opportunities to fight. And this Cramper fight, George Cramper, is the veteran and a very good fighter who I think is a very best for Alfred Lamte for us to see how best he'll be able to step up and let us know that he's really ready for the world. Because there's his last fight at Kwewu, in front of crowd that he never he doesn't know. All right, he really put up a performance. I mean, a very brilliant performance that made all of us aware that yeah, he's here to stay. But this kid against George Cramper is what to really kill all the doubts in our head and go like, yeah, Alfred is really ready and he's here to bring world glories to Ghana. He's been trained by one of the best trainers we have in Ghana called Coach Killer. And that's the name we call him. And together they've done amazing things for each other. They've tried their possible best, to lift up each other to go to the top. This is Alfred Lamte and then his coach Killer. They are just like some amazing fighters. If you get closer to them and you talk to them, you like them instantly. So looking at the smile on both faces, I hope they'll be able to get a victory like that on Saturday night for them to have this victory or this happiness back on their faces, like we see in this picture, in this particular photo. The person that got us all these images that we are sharing for you is 29 Studios. 29 is one of the boxing journalists or photographers that we have in Ghana who has been to almost every box office event and make sure he covers the event beautifully in images. So if you're a boxing promoter and you want to, get a photographer to come cover your event, you can make sure, or you can just link up and then we'll connect you to Bruce of 29 Boxing Photography, and you really enjoy the work that like he's going to do. So who is the person behind all this big fights that we are talking about today? It's this man called Alex Ntiamwa. Alex Ntiamwa teamed up with Ace Power Promotions. All right, they teamed up and then they will be promoting Ghana's first show in 2021. So and you can see him. He's very busy with his paper and pen. Anywhere he is, he pulls it up and makes sure that he's doing his, doing his work well. So promoter extraordinaire, we really want to say a very big shout out to you and wish you well ahead of the show you have tomorrow. And we want to see more of what you've been doing or you've been already doing for Ghana Boxing. And so we wish you well. And same way we wish Ace Power Boxing Promotions also well. Unfortunately, I couldn't get a picture of KOFI to share for people to know, but hey, we are really with you guys, so we are really with you guys. We have the team on the ground who stream this event also live for you guys to watch on Kboxtv. So just take and stay with us. We will stream the show live on Kboxtv, also stream it live on Ace Power TV and all other channels that will be available in Ghana at the Bukom Boxing Arena on Saturday night. Guess who was present at the arena, to show love to the boxers, for them to know that, yeah, he really supports what they are doing. It's one and only Emmanuel Gameboy Tego. Tego was at the Bukom Boxing Arena today to for the weigh-in, just to show his support for the boys, that he really has his back. So it is good. It's good when we see our heroes and our fighters showing love for the young kid or the up and coming talents that we have in Ghana. Don't forget, yesterday we also had comments coming in from Richie Kome, and very excited about the way one of Ghanaian fighters represented Ghana all the way in India. That is Eric Quarm. We'll be talking about Eric Quarm very soon, but before we talk about him, we just want to say a very big shout out to our fighters and our heroes who are representing Ghana out there, who always make time, to turn their eyes back to Ghana when there's an event happening. We really appreciate you guys, and we wish you well. And like Kboxtv is following your career anywhere you are. So we're going to keep our eyes on what you guys do, whether in Ghana or outside Ghana. We still have our eyes on you. We just wish you guys well. We want you guys to be able to bring another world title to Ghana, so we can all celebrate again. So yeah, big respect to Emmanuel Gameboy Tego for coming to the Bukom Boxing Arena to show his love, for the boys ahead of the fight that they have tomorrow. Who do we have fighting tomorrow? We are all going to be, apart from the main event that we really are looking forward to see. We're looking forward to see this kid, Yusuf Seidu, one of the guys at the Akotoku Boxing Gym, Akotoku Boxing Academy. Mr. Edwinado, who is now currently based in Australia. He has some of the best fighters in the country at the moment. We have Nelson. He has one heavyweight. I've forgotten the heavyweight's name. He has Nelson. He has Yusuf. Shakur Sameh used to be in his gym too as well. So he also tells you that he has some of this, great talents that will fill up the shoes of this world champions that we have at the moment. And so we're throwing support to all these guys that are fighting tomorrow, especially Yusuf Seidu. Go out there, prove your worth. Big channels will be streaming, including Kboxtv and then Aizawl TV. So and people will tune in around the world to watch you. So I always say this: whoever they put in front of you, just prove to the world that you are capable of handling business should opportunity happen or fall for you anywhere in the world. So you have the chance to fight against an opponent in Ghana today, tomorrow. So take advantage of it. Give a very good performance of yourself, and let the sponsors and the advertisers around the world who will be watching this fight, fall in love with you, fall in love with your brand, and want to work with you. In the future. So, like I said, Seidu is going to be fighting tomorrow. So also keep your eyes on Kboxtv. We'll stream that show live as well. Who do we have here? Okay, we have Michael Aban. Aban will also be fighting tomorrow. It is going to be his debut fight, his first fight since turning pro. And Aban trains with the likes of, Alfred Lamptey and all those guys at the Black Panthers gym, So a lot is at stake for this kid who has turned professional and is looking to, write his name in the history books of one of the boys who go all the way up to become world champion. So we also wish him well. Keep it going. We're going to follow his career. And once Kboxtv has started documenting his fight from day one, we'll bring you nothing but the updates as his life or as his career progresses from this fight onwards. Guys, all these pictures that we are watching, like I said, that you see on your screen is coming in from Lee Bruce of 29 Boxing Studios. They got us all these footages from the event. So if you're a boxing promoter and you are looking to, get a boxing photographer to come stream your event, just link up with Bruce, and then he's going to get the job done for you. In between time, just enjoy these pictures. All right, so I have one of the boxing journalists that we have. He's a trainer, he's also a journalist on Radio Guy Online. I have him on the show where we're about to talk about what's happening tomorrow at the Bukom Boxing Arena. Hello, Dennis Tego. Welcome to Kbox TV.
Hello, Kofi BAISIE Junior. Thank you very much for having me on the show.
Hey man, tomorrow I have a very
Just
big show coming up in Ghana. Very, very big show. Bullets versus one time. Tell me, talk to the people. What should the people expect tomorrow?
that's one of the best boxing show we are having tomorrow. Because we have one Bullet Ansah, one of the best lightweights we have here in Ghana. Here, it's very skillful inside the ring and outside the ring. When I say outside the ring, he's skillful. You know what I mean? He can talk.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
He can talk and make sure he brings people to the arena. Unfortunately,
Right.
we don't have much people in the arena, but are still going to have about 500 people in the arena. And I think
Yeah, right.
when you have somebody like Bullet who can box and still talk and make sure he backs it up, that means you are guaranteed a very, very, very good show. And I'm so happy
Right.
that boxing is finally back in Ghana here. We are starting 2021 with Bullet Ansah and Sheriff Quaye. I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
Super, super excited too. I can see the I can feel the excitement from the way you're talking, and the same way the more reason why I'm excited is because we've waited a long time for this fight. We've waited for a very long time, like more than a year. And so for box office and Isfa Promotions to put this together and then bring it to us at this time, I think it couldn't get any better than that. So we really say a very big thank you to the promoters for making it happen. Now, apart from these two guys on the bill, right, we have exciting guys as well. Which of them are you looking forward to watch?
Tomorrow, first of all, let me say a big thank you to one of the best promoters we have here in Ghana. If not the best, we are one of the best promoters we have here in Ghana. That's Lalrinsanga. He has promoted big shows, big shows, and still promoting. He's making sure that he puts Ghana boxing on the map. So shout out to Lalrinsanga. I call him the hand of Ghana boxing.
Right.
He puts big shows together. So tomorrow, one of the kids that I want to watch is Alfred Lamptey,
aka Showtime.
When it's on your bill, you are guaranteed a good show. It's a very, very good boxer, a talented boxer. So apart from Sheriff Quaye, Edwin Bullet Ansah, that is the boxing I want to watch tomorrow, and I'm so excited to watch that kid. And I hope everybody will tune in and watch that kid, and you see what I'm talking about.
Right. Looks like a lot of people have their eyes on Michael Ansah because of the way he talks. Now let's assess the style and what have happened or what has happened in the last two fights. The first fight, Sheriff Quaye won the fight after 12 rounds. And yesterday, Bullet said that he felt he won the fight, but then the judges ripped him off and gave the decision to Sheriff Quaye on the night. And then after that, he had a rematch, or he called for the rematch, and he was given the rematch. And we all saw what happened. He knocked Sheriff Quaye out, in round 6 or 7. So, looks like I said, we are all overlooking Sheriff Quaye. But for you, what do you think Sheriff Quaye brings to the table tomorrow, or will bring to the table tomorrow?
As I said earlier on, we are going to have a very, very, very good fight. Watching the first fight, you could see both of them were very into the fight. And Bullet saying he didn't believe he lost the fight. I second him, because it was good any other way. If Bullet has won, it was a very good, clean fight. If Sheriff Quaye won, it was a good fight. I think the first fight, any one of them could have won the fight. So Bullet decided to come all in the second fight and make sure he doesn't go to the judges this time, and he knocked his opponent out.
Yeah.
So every one of us is supporting Bullet. I'm supporting Bullet. I'm being partial here because I think he has everything more than Sheriff Quaye. What I would say Sheriff Quaye will bring to this fight is that it should box Bullet. That's the only way he's going to win this fight. I don't think he can knock Bullet out. The only way he can win this fight is make sure he has a very good condition, and box Bullet from 1 to 12. That's the only way he can win this fight. But going to this fight, making sure he will knock Bullet. I don't see Sheriff Quaye knocking Bullet out. If Sheriff Quaye is going to win this fight, I think he has to box Bullet out. I understand, and I'm not sure he's going to do that because Bullet, there's no way you can box Bullet. He knows the game. When Bullet is well conditioned, I don't think any lightweight in Ghana here can beat him because he knows the game. He knows how to box. He has the strength. He has everything. When he's well conditioned, the only problem I have with Bullet is he's not disciplined. But from what I saw this past month, I think was well disciplined. He's now training with Charles Corte gym, and you see they are very disciplined there. So I don't think Sheriff Quaye is going to bring anything different this time. What I'm expecting from Sheriff Quaye is it should come and try to box Bullet out, and that is going to be difficult for Sheriff Quaye.
So if the fight goes to 12 rounds, would you think, or would you say that Sheriff Quaye would be declared the victor of the fight?
If the fight should go to 12 rounds, I think Sheriff Quaye has the upper hand if the fight should go to 12 rounds because he moves a lot. Bullet, although Bullet is a well-experienced boxer, he knows how to box well. But if the fight should go 12 rounds, I think Sheriff Quaye will carry the day. But I expect Bullet to come in all out and make sure he'll do what he did to him the last time.
Nice. Now let's talk about one of your own who is representing Ghana all the way in India. I'm talking about Quarm. I spoke to him earlier today. I was trying to get him on the show, but unfortunately, I mean, we kept having some problems, so we were not able to get him on the show like we had wanted. But then these are photos from the weigh-in. Sorry, the press conference was yesterday, and today the weigh-in, and he made weight. I mean, he's on weight. There's no doubt about that. And you can see him, and then your own senior trainer or head trainer of Fit Square Boxing Gym, Coach Latte, you can see him in your shot. And so you can see that both of them are really conditioned and ready. When I spoke to them about some few minutes ago, they were relaxed. They were in the bed relaxed. They said they are finished doing their training, so they are just relaxing and ahead of the fight in India tomorrow. What you were one of the guys, or you're one of the guys that have actually trained with him. You're part of the people that trained and conditioned him. What is the state of Eric before he left, or what was the state of Eric before he left Ghana for India?
Kofi, I think you've been with us in our gym before, so you already know how we train. Our head trainer, Coach Latte, one of the best disciplined man I ever seen in my life. And he will make sure you are well conditioned before we take you out to the ring. So Eric was well conditioned, was well trained. Coach Latte didn't give him a chance even to breathe. Understand? He made sure Eric was well conditioned. So I'm very confident in Eric Quarm when it comes to condition, when it comes to fitness. Nobody can tell me Eric is not fit, is not conditioned. When it comes to condition and fitness, I can guarantee you that he had 100% before leaving the country to go to India.
Now, looking at his opponent, 4-0, and then we are also looking at Eric, who has only lost one in five of his fights. Do you think his loss or his lose will mean like he is at a disadvantage against somebody who hasn't lost at all?
I don't think so. I don't think a lose can define a boxer. If you have a lose on your record, doesn't mean that can define you. We have the paper pound for pound king right now has a lose on his record, and when he goes inside a fight, that doesn't define him. He makes sure he discipline people. So the lose that Eric is coming out from will not define this fight at all. That fight was in Nigeria, and he lost the fight, and he did well. Everybody was applauding him. That made him got this chance, because he really did well, and he proved to the people that he was well conditioned. So I don't think this lose or the lose on his record is going to define this fight. Never at all. I can assure you and everybody in Ghana that Eric Quaye is well prepared, and the ultimate goal is to bring the title to Ghana. Nothing is stopping that. Lose or no lose on his record, nobody thinks about that. What we think is bring the belt to Ghana.
Whose idea was it for him to, get him in the kente, and then, whose idea was it?
Our boss, Coach Kboxtv, like the magician, it's Independence Day that they are going to fight. So he planned that he's going to showcase Ghana in India. Right. He's going to show them that he's from Ghana, and Ghana, we have rich culture in Ghana here. So he made sure that he proved to the people that Ghana, we have things, we have everything in Ghana. So that was a colorful outfit right there. So the idea was coming from my boss, Coach Kboxtv.
He always has some amazing things. Yeah.
I think people love it. Everybody's talking about it. I think everybody loves the outfit.
Including India,
really love.
Including India. When they shared these photos on their social media, it was crazy. In fact, the promoter has this particular pictures or these pictures on their pages rather than their boxer. And I go like, why? And it tells you the way the guy is looking very colorful, like very nice. You see, we've been talking about how the boxers dress to press conferences and all that. This is a very good, way of showcasing where you come from. It must not always be jeans or something. Sometimes you have to surprise the people, and this is a very good surprise. Very, very nice. In fact, Richard Quaye watched it yesterday, and then he said he's taking inspiration from it. Maybe next time you will also do that in Las Vegas.
We were even surprised because seeing KT there was very surprising to us. Because he told us he's going to do something in India, but we weren't expecting this. He told us we showed them where he comes from, but we weren't expecting the KT. I thought he was going to do Indian style or something, but I was so surprised that, because he promised that he's going to show them where he comes from. He will make sure that he will show them something. We should look out for something special. So when we saw this KT stuff, we were so surprised. It was very colorful and everybody enjoyed it. So my boss, you always bring us surprises.
Definitely. Now, I mean, you said condition wise, Eric is like perfect or is very good, and you guys are expecting some sort of very good results from this fight. How were you training him for? Was it training him for a knockout or for a decision fight?
It was an all-round training. It was a very all-round training, because as the coaching team, we studied the guy very, very well, and we saw that he likes to throw more uppercut and stuff. So we trained him all round. We made sure Eric was very conditioned when going for knockout. When the knockout comes, he will take it back. It was an all-round training for Eric. And our stable, our gym, we have very, very good boxers there. So Eric had a very, very good sparring. Everything we trained for all round. When expecting knockout, when knockout comes, it will knock him out. When he has to go to the 8th rounds, Eric is ready to go. So it was an all round training program for Eric Quaye.
Okay, so one question that a lot of people are asking is, will we have a WBC champion in Ghana soon?
Just wait for it. Sunday morning, we are having a WBC youth champion in Ghana here. I promise you that Sunday morning, when you wake up, you'll see that Ghana has a new WBC youth world champion in Ghana here. And I think we'll build up from that point and make sure that we bring the WBC world proper title to Ghana. We are building from Eric Quaye. Eric Quaye is going to open the way for other boxers to see that if they train hard and they dedicate themselves to the sports, they're going to be world champions. So on Saturday morning or Saturday evening, wherever you find yourself, I promise you that Quarm is going to open the way for Ghana boxing and make sure he brings the title to Ghana on Sunday morning. I promise you, Kofi, you see on Sunday morning you hear good news and you see that Eric Quam is the WBC Youth World Champion. That I can promise you.
That's like some very, very good promise or wild promise that you've made. And knowing Fitz Quaye, I know you guys can talk.
yes, because we know what we put in and out of Eric. We know what we have done with him. So it will be surprising if he doesn't bring the world title to Ghana. It will be surprising because we've put in so much into him for him to not to bring the title to Ghana. So the only thing we know is we are winning the title. That's the only thing we know because we put in so much work, time, energy into this title shot. So the only thing we are expecting from Eric Quam is to bring the title to Ghana.
Interesting. Did you guys speak to him yet?
And Eric Quam from Ghana is the WBC Youth World Champion.
Okay. Have you spoken to him like from India after he left Ghana?
Yes. We've been in touch.
And how is the morale in camp?
If you really know Eric well, he doesn't really need morale. You know, he's always motivated. He's coming from Takrady to Accra to come and train, and from Accra to India. There's no other motivation than.
Let's make the people understand the boy's story. So he's coming all the way from Takrady to Accra to train, and then from Accra he left to India to go fight. I mean, guys, this is it. For people who say boxing is only in Accra, you just heard it from the trainer. He's coming all the way from Takrady to come train in Accra.
He left Takrady to come to Accra to come and chase his ambitions. You know, he really said he wants to do boxing, and he has to come all the way from Takrady, knowing nobody here in Accra. He has to come, lives in people's house and make sure he's trained here in Accra. And he has fought his way up to get to this point, to get this WBC Youth Championship. So there's no other motivation. He's already motivated. There's no other motivation. His morale is always high because he has suffered a lot to get to this point, and there's no turning back.
Right, guys. If you're looking, if you are looking to put, a face behind a name or the person you are talking about, this is the kid you are talking about. You're talking about Eric Quam. He's only lost one. He's won all his last 4 fights. In fact, there was a time that he was paired against one of the ruthless boxers in Ghana, and people thought he was going to lose. And then he came out victorious, knocking the opponent out. And people were surprised, But that is the kid that Eric Quam is. I feel like if he's able to pull up that kind of performance, he'll be able to shock the world and the people in India.
No doubt about that. Even when he was paired against Ashley, there was this rumors going around that why should we pair him with this guy, because this guy is dangerous, he's going to knock Eric out and all blah 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 blah. But as my boss always say, Fitz Quaye is man to man. We are here to fight. So anybody that they put in front of you, you have to fight. And he went there to knock his opponent out. So don't be surprised when you hear on Sunday morning that Quam knocked his opponent out. He has been doing it since. So don't be surprised when you hear that.
Now let's come back to Ghana. Let's talk about this kid. Robert Quaye. Robert Quaye was supposed to fight for the IBF title, Africa title, but unfortunately the fight got cancelled. He wasn't able to fight for the title, but his promoter has promised us that they are also going to make sure that after this fight they get him into the ring to compete for that IBF title. Robert Quaye, have you missed him? And if you have missed him, and now that you're going to see him in the ring, how does it make it feel? How do you feel going to see him in the ring again?
Kofi, Robert was one of my boxers that I was expecting him to go all the way to the top. Can you hear me, Kofi?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes. I'm saying Robert Quaye was one of the best boxers. I was expecting him to go all the way to the top because he's a very good boxer and well trained boxer. As from the amateurs, he's a very good boxer. But this discipline thing that we are talking about, I think he wasn't disciplined enough. There's so many issues about him, but I'm so glad that he has come back to the sports of boxing, and I pray that tomorrow he will showcase talent and we'll take it from there.
Right. And one thing that I saw him do that made me almost feel like his mood was he almost cried when he was talking about the fight, and that he was ready, really like he was really ready, training so hard for it. And he feels also disappointed that he hasn't lived up to the expectation of being a world champion by now because of some one or two, and you could feel the pain and see the pain all over his face, on his face, crying, and he says that he's going to take this care of this opponent, but the bigger one that he wants, is the fight to become the IBF champion, and then from there become a world champion. Do you think that with the current, I think he's in the super lightweight, right? With the current super lightweight fighters that we have now, will he be able to become, a force when he gets his name out there?
KOFI, any boxer that is coming from Ghana is a potential world champion. No doubt about that. Any boxer coming from Ghana is a potential world champion. If the boxers will give themselves out for the trainers to train them, anybody from Ghana is a potential world champion. And I think any boxer from Ghana can match any boxer outside the world if they are giving themselves to be trained well, to be guided well. That's the only thing I'll say about it. If a boxer from Ghana should be giving him or herself out for the trainers, for the manager to take care of them well and condition them well, they are potential world champion and they can match anybody from the world, any division, anywhere in the world. Any boxer from Ghana here can match anybody, no matter the weight, no matter anybody. KOFI.
Right. Now let's watch this thing and then we'll be back. Let's watch this thing.
I'm ready for this fight. Sheriff Quaye will fall down, not 2 will fall down. Not 3 will fall down. No, 4 will fall down. But I'll switch them out because Sheriff Quaye is a different person. It's a nuisance. It's a damn road.
He said the guy is a nuisance. How can you say somebody is a nuisance? Let's watch it again.
I'm ready for this fight. Sheriff Quaye will fall down, not 2 will fall down. Not 3 will fall down. No, 4 will fall down. But I'll switch them out because Sheriff Quaye is a different person. It's a nuisance. It's a damn road. Sheriff Quaye is a procrastination. I'm ready for this fight. So I want them to fight. All of us come in. If you don't come in, go watch them. All of us come in.
I can't say no. This guy. I mean, see, it pains me that I can't be there to watch it live, but of course I'll be able to watch it on Kboxtv and then it's Boxing TV live. I mean, how excited are you? Like, how excited are you to see this guy?
KOFI, I can't explain to you, to be there tomorrow to watch Michael Ansah. It's so much joy, because even coming into the arena itself is entertainment. Boxing is all about entertainment, and Michael Ansah can entertain you in the ring and outside the ring. And I think if Michael Ansah should be in America, he'll be one of the crowd pullers.
Right.
He can talk and back it up. Even if he knows well that this fight is going to be difficult for him. He will tell you that no, this fight is a reference.
It's a reference.
So that's one of the things I love about Michael Ansah. He can pull people to the arena. I think when you take out Bukum Banku,
Yeah.
Take out Bukumba. I think
Yeah.
Michael Ansah is one of the best crowd pullers we have here in Ghana.
True.
And it's not just pulling crowd. You can also box. As
Yeah.
well. So
Yeah.
inside the ring and outside the ring.
You know, a lot of matchmakers like him because he's one fighter who doesn't duck anybody. You know, most of the matchmakers, if you speak to them, they go like, "Oh, bullet, you know," and that is why he has a couple of losses on his record that we don't understand, because he will take the challenge. Oluwase, you fought him, you understand? And look at the fighter that he is. A lot of Ghanaian fighters are all darking Oluwase and Jordashi, like you have said. You see, and even the fight that he went to lose in UK, I felt like he was robbed because they didn't allow him box. The referee just stopped the fight and just disqualified the fight. If they had allowed him to continue the fight, he would have put a convincing victory, because they all saw the fire in the guy's eyes, and they thought,
Yes.
you know, if they allow it to continue, Bullets would have won the fight. So they you know at this elimination are rough status thing. When you are not fighting in your country, the way that people treat you is the same thing that they did to Bullets when he went to fight in UK. And so, as much as he has those losses on his record, these fighters that have defeated him are fighters that, according to him, are the best in Ghana, or are the best, you know. And so he has tested himself against the best, and he has risen from those guys to become the #1 lightweight champion that we have in Ghana. And says that Sheriff Quaye hasn't fought anybody. The only person that Sheriff Quaye has fought is him, one bullet. And do you agree to what he said?
Of course, no doubt about that. Of course, I agree with him perfectly. Because looking at his record, when you check Bullet, one Bullet and Science record, you could see he has fought some of the best boxers we have here in Ghana. He doesn't shy away from fighting. Even if you are heavyweight and you challenge him, he will come and fight. So that's the thing I like about him. He doesn't duck or dodge anybody. He's ready to fight. That's the only thing I like about him. And the thing too I don't like about him is that it's not disciplined. If Bullet should stay disciplined for at least 2 or 3 years, KOFI Bullet will be a world champion. If he should stay disciplined and give himself out to his trainers and his management for them to control him, KOFI know that Bullet is going to be a world champion, because you know, and Ghanaians know what he can do. He can box, he can brawl, he can do everything inside the ring. So the only thing is lacking is discipline and giving himself out to his trainers for them to train him. That's the only thing Bullet is lacking. Apart from that, it's good.
Right. I mean, thank you very much, Dennis Tego, for giving us your audience. But before you go, your last words to the fans who will be able to watch this fight, or people who are not thinking of watching, but you want to bring them or bring their attention on this fight for them to be able to watch it.
Before I go, I want to say big thank you and congratulations to Lalrinsanga for bringing this fight up. It's done very, very well for Ghana boxing, and we pray that God will give him strength for him to do more for Ghana boxing. And anybody that is planning not to watch this boxing, I don't. If you're a boxing fan here in Ghana and you miss this boxing, and I'm not sure you're a boxing fan. I'm not sure you're a really boxing fan. If you're a really boxing fan, you should go to the arena and watch this. I think 500 people can go to the arena. I think you have to be one of them who will be there. And if you can't be there, still make sure you watch it on Kboxtv or any other network. I think this is one of the best boxing you are going to have in 2021. So if you're a boxing fan, make sure you watch this fight, and you'll be disappointed. I promise you that you won't be disappointed at all.
I promise you won't be disappointed at all. Those are the last words of Dennis Tego. Dennis Tego is one of the journalists or the boxing analysts we have at Radio Guy Online. He's also a trainer at Fit Square Boxing Gym, one of the direct hands on Sheriff Quaye, who is currently in India, you know, and also one of the names behind Wasir Mohammed, who is now like a beast in Ghana. Also one of the names again behind Manu Planch. So, I mean, you can see the kind of person I'm talking to. I'm talking to, I mean, a young trainer who can go all the way up to become one of the best when he's at his prime. Dennis Tego, thank you again for your time.
Thank you, KOFI. Thank you. And thank you for doing great work for Ghana boxing. We really appreciate you.
You're welcome.
Keep the fire,
Thank you, my brother.
don't stop, and make sure Ghana boxing gets to the top. Thank you very much for doing this for Ghana
I really
boxing.
appreciate you, my
And
brother. I really appreciate.
we always be there to support you as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Ghana
Thank
boxing.
you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm very excited and super excited when I find my people on the show. And the people promoting Ghana boxing or boxing in Ghana are not a lot. And for him, for me speaking to one of the young people who have dedicated their life to the sport, from training to going on radio to talk about the sport, man, Dennis, man, super proud of you. Go all the way up, and hopefully we'll see you representing the flag, up there. I know you'll be representing us in US if things go well for Wasir Mohammed, like we're praying for it, because he'll be fighting in April 10th on Showtime. So we're just hoping that things go well for him, and if it does, I hope to see you ringside, with the team, including Coach Latekwe Latte, Daniel Donko, Daniel Latte, Felix Quarm, and all those guys. Big shout outs and respect to you guys at First Quaye. I really appreciate you guys and the whole crew in COMMONWEALTH, for holding Kboxtv down since it came into existence. And so, guys, these are the things that we came to talk about. The show happening tomorrow, Ace Power Promotions in collaboration with Box Office Sports Promotions. All right, it's happening tomorrow at the Bukum Boxing Arena. Tickets are selling for 150 CDs, 100 CDs, 50 CDs at the gate. Limited number, 500 people. All right, the capacity of the Bukum Boxing Arena is 4,000, but because of the COVID-19 restriction, the president of Ghana has only allowed for 25% of any sports event center to host only 25%, of the capacity. So Alex Ntiamwa is going, and then Isaac are going for 500 tickets to be sold, including the people who will be working on the night, the TV crew, the boxers, the referees, the judges, the match commissioner, the GBA, everybody included. So we'll have about 500 people at the arena tomorrow. If you want to watch this show live, then you have to go to the Bukum Boxing Arena very early, so that you'll be able to get the chance of sitting or watching boxing live at the arena. It's always a pleasure to very, very interesting to be at the boxing arena. You know how the Bukum Boxing Arena is. So it's up to you if you want to go to the venue to watch it, which I think you will have the best feeling. So try as much as possible to go. 150 CDs, 100 CDs, 50 CDs. Those are tickets that are selling. So just go to the boxing arena and then get yourself a ticket and enjoy a lot of fights on the night. We have the main event being Sheriff Quaye versus Michael Ansah. We have expensive boxer fighting against Kamaruddin, Boyfio. I'm talking of John Lai fighting Kamaruddin Boyfio in the rematch. We have Krampa, who's also going to fight Alfred Lamte. We have Robert Quaye fighting Amenuvu. We have John Duku, who will also be on the card as well. There is Holy Dubato fighting against Kambasa. Yusuf Seidu is fighting. A lot of the guys. And Sheriff Quaye is going to the fight as another underdog, because if you look at the way the promotions are going, we have a lot of talks coming from Michael Ansah. But he's done it before. He's done it before. He's taking the guy to the end of the rounds and secure the victory at the end of 12 rounds. So he's done it before. It's not like he's not got it. He really do. He has it. He's done it before. And somebody who has been able to, win before can definitely win again. The same way he's also tasted defeat. Again, this same opponent is going to fight tomorrow. And so we're going to keep eyes on him, see how we'll be able to, do his thing. With a year gone, I'm sure they've been able to pack in enough fitness, to exhibit something exceptional for people around the world who tune in to Kboxtv and then Ace Power TV to watch this fight, know how and what they will miss should they not watch it. So, guys, if you can't go to the boxing arena, make sure that you get your phone, get enough data, set on just from 7 o'clock, just take your phone, go to Kboxtv, and we'll be there, bringing you the events live on our channels. We're trying to get currency promotions on the show, currency promotions to also get his opinion on what he feels and what he has to say about the show happening tomorrow. But he's tried many times, and he's also having a few hitches and glitches over the internet, so we've not been able to connect him. But definitely we'll get him on the show one of these days, and have an analysis with him on what he thinks of Ghana boxing, because he's also one of the guys who's going to become a promoter in Ghana very soon. One of the young people who have dedicated their time to the sport of boxing in Ghana. Like I said, the people doing boxing in Ghana or who are really dedicated, giving it their all, they're not really a lot. So the few ones that we have, I really try my possible best to give them the platform, to let the world know, how they also feel and what they have in stock ahead of, all of us trying to make boxing, better. All right, guys, I think I've spoken a lot. And it's all about a big fight happening tomorrow. The guy said we should call him Numo because he's here. He's really here. He's done all the talks. His thing that he possibly can do. So basically the only thing left for him to do now is go into the ring and then show us how we'll be able to do. This was the atmosphere when he was about to make the ring or walk up the to go take his to go with
Sheriff Quaye weighs 134 pounds on the ground.
Look at how he was working. Just look at how he was working. Look at the work.
Lightweight championship of COMMONWEALTH between Sheriff Quaye and Michael Ansah. Ladies and gentlemen, like I said, this is a lightweight contest, a lightweight championship, a COMMONWEALTH final eliminator between Michael Ansah and Sheriff Quaye. We have had 2 fights from these gentlemen already. Sheriff Quaye won on a unanimous 2-1 decision, and the second one was also won by a knockout situation. We have a third fight, which is going to be between the two. Now we have to decide who is the champion among the two. Sheriff Quaye and the shotgun.
Guys, this is our the show today. Make sure that you make a time tomorrow to watch the biggest fight of the year, in my opinion, in Ghana. Sheriff Quaye versus Michael Ansah. So far, it's the first show of the year, and I expect nothing but the best from these guys. Looking at the way they've hyped and then bragged and talked, I expect nothing less. So let's just keep our eyes on Kboxtv and Esports TV for the live feed tomorrow morning for all of us to watch. And definitely, I'll be here on Thursday with my crew, Kujo Amedoda, and then Daniel Sowa, and we'll do an analysis on the fights that we saw. Of course, I think all in all we have about 10 to 12 fights. 10 to 12 fights, but we'll see how it goes. We're gonna keep you guys updated. Just take and stay, guys. If you haven't subscribed to our YouTube, please. The YouTube link is in the description below. Just click on it and subscribe to it. Unfortunately, we've not been able to get through to Eric Quaye because he was the reason why we really wanted to do this show today. We wanted to have him, connect with the Ghanaian fans and tell him how prepared he is ahead of the fight tomorrow. We'll try our possible best to see whether we can get him on the show in the morning before he mounts the ring in the evening. But whatever it is, we'll definitely keep you guys up to date. If we get him before the show, we'll be excited. And if you also get him after the fight, maybe with the WBC title that we are hoping for him to bring, I think it would even be better. So either which way, we'll make sure that we'll try to get him and to have a conversation with him and see at least if he wins or if it doesn't go well, whatever it is, we'll still get in touch with him and then get to talk to him. Guys, if you say a prayer for yourself, make sure you say one for Eric Quaye, say one for Sheriff Quaye, say one for Michael Ansah. So we need all of them healthy, all of them alive. It's not just because of this sport that any of us should go. And rest in peace, one of the coaches that is in that have lost his life at the Charles Quaye Foundation. Very sad, sad thing, for us to lose somebody in the boxing fraternity. So we send our condolences to every fighter, every trainer in the Charles Quaye Foundation gym. We are with you. We are mourning with you. I know one of your guys is mounting the ring tomorrow, which is One Bullet Ansah, and I know he's going to come out. Raving because of grieving because of the fact that he's lost somebody who helped him prepare for the fight against Sheriff Quaye. That unfortunately he's not even going to be there to watch the fight. So I know you guys are grieving. We send you guys our condolences. We are with you. We just hope that things go cool, and then he makes he rests in peace. So we are with you. We are with you guys. We are with you guys. We haven't let you out. We are with you, and wish you guys well. And hopefully, after the fight, we get to update us on when the funeral and all these things will go, and then we'll also come to show our respect to one of our own that we've lost. All right, guys. Tomorrow is the day. The talk and everything has been made. We'll see how these two guys give us a very fantastic fight. I can see on the face of Lalrinsanga how I can see the excitement on his face. You can see he's very, very happy. So hopefully these guys will pull up a very good performance after all the hard work that he has done, to complement the hard work. So we'll keep our eyes on him or on these two guys and see what they will do tomorrow when they mount the ring. Keep your eyes on Kboxtv and then on Ace Powerball. I think we have a few comments coming in. Let me just take in the comments and then this is coming. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. So yeah, I told you that all the pictures that I was showing or I was airing were coming from one particular photographer. The photographer's name is Bruce Tego. We call him 29 Boxing. All these pictures that you are seeing us show on our platform are coming from him. He was at the weigh-in. He's been at almost all box office promotions events, from weigh-in to press conference to fight night. He's always there, and all these pictures are coming from him. He has some of the best picture quality from all fights. Even let me take you guys back to one of the pictures that he shared or from Alfred Lamptey. Look at this picture. Nice photo. Only 29 photos will do this for you. 29 boxing, right? He's one of the best in the game. One of the best. His picture quality, man. The whole Ghana, I haven't seen anybody who really brings out the beauty of our sport, boxing, like Bruce does. So just link up. Let's go to Instagram. If you want to see his pictures, just go to Instagram, right? Go to Instagram, go follow him, 29 Boxing, you know, and then you get to see most of his pictures. I'm trying to get his Instagram, you know, on so that you guys can see and follow him. 29 Boxing. He's a GBN and WBC accredited boxing photographer in Ghana. You know, the best from Buko Banku to he's covered everybody. He's covered everybody. 29 Boxing. You know, he's covered everybody. Yes, I said it. He's the only photographer or the only boxing photographer in Ghana. He's watching the show and then he sent his comment, which I truly agree. You know, and so guys, just go to 29 Boxing on Instagram, follow him. You know, Nibros, just follow him. You know, just follow him, and then you will never miss out on the action that is happening in Ghana, because he's going to document it in a very captivating moment in the photo way for you to, you know, enjoy the moment. So go to Instagram, go follow him, and then, you know, you'll be able to, you know or get updated with what is happening in Ghana. Another question coming in is, when is Wasim Mohammed fighting? Coming in from JJ Clotte. To the best of our understanding, or from what we know, he's supposed to fight on April 10th. You know, Wasim is supposed to fight on April 10th on Showtime in the USA. That is what we know. There was an article which was even published on Boxing Scenes to confirm that he'll be fighting on April 10th after signing to the D&D boxing promotions in the USA. So we're keeping our eyes on that particular fight. I've had a few words with his manager, Mr. Oredu Manfo, you know, who says that they are waiting for things to, you know, go through for them to be able to go to the US to go get ready for the fight. But Wasil is ready. In fact, we had his trainer, or one of his trainers on the show, and he also spoke that, said or attested to the fact that he's really good and he's in condition, you know. So we're just going to keep our eyes on the Wasil story and update you guys as soon as we know something. And this is also coming in from one of my regular hosts on the show, or guests on the show. So Lamte should be very careful with the Krampa. Krampa is very experienced, which is true. You know, Judge Krampa is one of, like I said, he's a veteran. You know, Krampa is a veteran. He's seen it all. He's done it all. You know, so the performance or that Alfred will put up against Krampa will convince us, or will clear all the doubts we have in our head that he'll be able to get to the very top. You know, sometimes managers, you know, play very smart with their fighters. They move them around, you know, towards the big fights. But Lamte is not getting it like that. No. He fought Choco Banku in Kwewu in front of people that he never knew. No, and he was just 17 years old, you know. And the fight that he put up in Kwewu, that was on the Joshua Clotte bill. It was exciting. I mean, he got the fans on their feet clapping the entire time, you know. And this is what we want to see: a young boy who's dedicated and, you know, giving his life for the sport and showing that he really has something, you know, to offer. So we wish him well, and then we hope that he'll be able to, you know, secure the victory against Krampa, and then convince all of us that we love and support him, that he'll be able to become something very important in the sport. This is also coming in again from Bruce. He says, Kofi, will I get you a solid Kofi, I'll get you a solid video of the weigh-in done by one of my best photographers. Okay, all right. I'll be waiting for the video, and I'll share them with all our followers on Kboxtv, on YouTube, on Facebook, on Twitter, and as well as Instagram. Thank you, Lee. We'll be looking forward to it. Guys, like I said, if you haven't followed him, please go on Instagram, follow him, 29 Boxing, the GBA and then the WBA accredited best photographer that we have in Ghana. Nobody beats this guy. He's the best that you can ever get, you know. So make sure that you follow him. So, guys, I really appreciate your time for sticking and stay with me. Don't forget, Charlie, tomorrow is going to be fireworks. You know, tomorrow is going to be fireworks at the Bukum Boxing Arena. The way we love boxing, then when boxing is returning like this, like everybody's ready. The GBA secretary is ready. I spoke to him. He was supercharged. He says that he's just waiting for the bell to go for round one. So just like he is, we are also waiting for the bell to go for round one. We cannot be excited about it. So guys, let's show this guy, the guy some love, and then hopefully after the fight, we'll come here to make our analysis and enjoy some things or enjoy boxing. But before I go, I want to say a very big shout out to Fela Champ in Nigeria, one of the boxing promoters that we have in Nigeria. They did a show last month, and it was amazing. They have one also that they said they want to try it. They are trying to bring up another show somewhere around May or June. So I'll have a conversation with him, and then if he updates me on the dates, I'll also update you guys so that our boxing fans that we have in Nigeria will also prepare themselves. Maybe some of them will get the opportunity to feature on Fela's show because Fela always gives the opportunity for young fighters to showcase that talent. But guys, like I said, if you say a prayer, say one for me, say one for the fighters I'll be fighting tomorrow. We need them strong and safe. All these fighters have already tested for COVID-19. Not all of them, are COVID-19 free. So tomorrow they will be the only people who will be in the ring without mask. If you want to go and watch the fight tomorrow, prepare 150 cedis, 100 cedis, 50 cedis. You get a ticket and go with your mask because without it, you won't be allowed to enter the arena. So, guys, these are the things or the information that I have to share. Once again, I say a very big thank you to Bruce for the pictures. I also say a very big thank you to Dennis Tego for coming on the show to express or let us know what he feels and express his opinion about the fight happening tomorrow. And also to Currency, he tried many times to come on the show. I saw him, but I wasn't able to get him on the show because of some few hitches and glitches. So also I say a very big thank you to him, and also of course to the promoters promoting this fight, Alex Ntiamwa of Box Office Promotions and then Isaac of Ace Power Promotions. These guys have done amazing job of making this thing happen. So hopefully tomorrow all these things will come to an end, and then we'll come back on Monday and Thursday to make an analysis or do analysis of what we saw. We just hope that the fighters will give us a very good show, a very great performance for all of us to be happy about. But until then, have a very good night and enjoy some of these guys.
for this fight. Sheriff Quaye want to fall down, not 2 will fall down, not 3 will fall down, no 4 will fall down. No fight, I'll switch them off because Sheriff Quaye is a vigilant person in combat. It's a nuisance. It's a damn road. Sheriff Quaye is a procrastination. I'm ready for this fight. So I want them to all of us come in. If you don't come in, don't watch your money. All of us come in.